Hi guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. Up $485 today on two winners and two losers. Okay, let's dive right in. So Beyond out of the gate, I had a look at Beyond, and really 141 was the entry pre-market. It was a pre-market high, but didn't matter because it broke past that anyways. And I was kind of looking at it. I had a good stab at Beyond yesterday and the day before, made money on it, and I thought that the whole number would be kind to me, 144. Um, and ideally, really, like by the time I kind of started thinking about it, it was already past my entry here. But the entry really was about 143, even 50 or 40. Which you would have got a nice dollar on that, $1.50. But I got in late anyways, and this unbelievable candle came flying down, smashed down, and I got stopped out for a dollar on that. So that was fine, right? Down a dollar on that. And then what had happened was the short candle came in and the signal came in and it kind of bounced back up here, and I got in kind of just north of the VWAP on this for a short. So I got a dollar back on that. So that was Beyond done. I was done for the day on Beyond. Frightened by it, just the speed that it moves and the volume that kind of kicked in. And I'll show you Roku. Okay, so in the meantime, Roku made this absolutely beautiful move here. You can see the 2 and the 1 minute. So what happens is we blend the 2 and the 1. So what we do is we look at the 2 minute, we look at the 1 minute for the start of the entry. Okay, so there's the start of the entry. It's telling you to get short, but you're not ready because you're waiting for the 2 to confirm it. Okay, so you go in off the, as soon as you see the next candle forming, if this starts to happen, you get your short signal in there. Now, that short signal is not the most important part of this, because sometimes, as you can see here, it can come in 2 candles later. Okay, although I wouldn't be taking it if it was 3 or 4 candles in. The most important thing is that you see the short on the 1 minute, and as it confirms the second 1 minute, this starts to go red. So there's a short right in there. So that's a beautiful short right here. Straight down, 187, $1.87, lovely. But what happened to me was I didn't take that because of the Beyond trade. That's fine. So what happened was here, this went green, as you can see. Let me pull it. Well, I hope you can see it because I really want to show you both of them at the same time. This went green here, okay? And as it went green, so I'm saying, right, when it goes green on the 2 minute, I'll take a long. And I kind of hesitated and got in quite high. I got in at 117.85, which was up here, kind of for the break. It actually broke 18, but came back down. Got in here long and got stopped out, right? And so that was a $795 loss. And I was down on the day now, and I was kind of feeling bummed, saying I'm going to take one more trade, okay? Because that was 3 trades, and they were in quick succession, and I should have been really just trading Roku, because Roku is an easier trade today. But anyways, here we go. Look, first red, second red, short signal, and this is red. So your second entry is in here. I got in at 117.12. Yeah, 117.12. And shorted it in here. Right there. And so I knew the resistance line here was 116.04, which is yesterday's close. You can see that. So what I did was I sold 1,000 shares at 116.47, which was 10.01 in here. Because it was struggling and coming back up and coming back up. And because I was red, this is the motivation and the power of being red. Okay, we'll pull this up on the 2. When you're red like that, well, I start to kind of modify my system, which is a really terrible plan. It's a terrible idea, but I do it anyways. So anyways, sold 1,000 shares in there, which was $650. So it was good. It got me almost out of the red. And then it kept going down, kept going down. I had 500 shares left, kept going down, and eventually it broke 12, but went down to 116. Now, so I sold off the other 500, and that was it. I was green. Now, what happened next was it bounced off this and was kind of trickling, bouncing and bouncing. You can see it on the 1 minute as well. And I was saying to, I know a few of you were in it. Here it is bouncing. Look, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. But if you look at the difference here now on that green, so you can see here and here. If you were trading the 1 minute versus the 2 minute, right? That was the first one. Sorry, I took that one. This one here. Okay. So you can see here that the 1 minute is telling you to go long. Okay. 1 minute telling you to go long. But the 2 minute doesn't have a green background. So you don't go long. See that? Let's see that. Okay. So the reason we use the 2 minute in conjunction with the 1 minute is to reduce entries. We want to get in less and reduce false breakouts. Couldn't be helped back here. You can see this was telling us to go long, and then this said, yeah, okay, I'm ready to go long, and then it didn't. That's a false breakout. No system is perfect. But then you get back in for your short over here when you see the 1 minute down here is red, and then the 2 starts to go red, in you go. There's your dollar, right? And did it go down another dollar? Did it go down to 115? It did, yeah. So look, it went from 116 then down to 115. That was beautiful. But this is called a re-entry, okay? And a re-entry is when you go, it tries to break higher, fails to break higher here, 116.45-ish. This stays red, and then look at that. 116.10, you could have got in at 116 if you wanted to. This went red and straight down. That was it. Boom. There was your, and you were down, what, over 50 cent at that stage. 60 cent, 70 cent nearly. And then it trickled around down here. And again, look at it trying to go higher. There's your green. Look at the top. So you can see, they're not in alignment there. You can see the white line there. There you go. This is that candle right there. So trying to go higher, telling you to go higher. This is your chance to go higher. Stays red the whole time, and then down again. So you could short that again if you wanted to, because it's a re-entry down. And then it kind of teaches out. We're past half 10 now, so now it's all danger territory. You can see here there was an entry for a long. It was past half 10, but you had on your first candle, you had a buy signal here at 114.75. Let's say, let's put it in here. We'll draw it in. 114.75. I'll just, okay. Barely give you. See, you're past half 10 now, so you're barely getting dollars. But still, a dollar move. It was over a dollar actually. Look at it. There, $1.11 and 27-cent pullback. And that's good. That's it. No, it's good that it's a winner, but it's a slow mover, and I don't like those. But better than the fast loss that I took this morning that took about 15 seconds, and I was down $1,400. So that was nasty. So that's basically it, guys. Up $485. I'll take it. Tough enough. Got into Beyond. It took $1 off me and it gave me $1 back. So, and the 2 trades I took in Roku, I basically lost $795 and won $1,160, and that's it. I'm done for the day. So anybody need a trial of TrendSpotter or the chat room, just see the details below, or reach out to me on TradingView or anywhere else. Okay, talk to you in the next one.